My child, come closer today, not because you are weak, but because you are tired of carrying everything silently. I know your heart feels heavier than you show. I know you smile, but inside you feel unsure. And I know you are asking questions you don't even have words for. You woke up today and tried to convince yourself that you are okay. You told yourself to stay positive. You told yourself to keep going. But deep inside, you wondered how long you can keep doing this. Listen to me carefully. You are allowed to feel tired. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to need reassurance again. Faith does not mean you never feel overwhelmed. Faith means you come back to me even when you are. I see the pressure you put on yourself. You feel like time is moving fast and you are standing still. You feel like you should be further ahead by now. You question your choices. You question your worth. You even question me sometimes. And still, you keep listening. That tells me everything I need to know about your heart. You are not broken. You are becoming. Becoming is uncomfortable. It feels like confusion before clarity. It feels like silence before answers. It feels like waiting when you want movement. But nothing about this season is wasted. You think I am quiet because nothing is changing, but silence does not mean stillness. While you wait, I am rearranging things you cannot see. I am protecting you from outcomes that would have hurt you. I am delaying certain things because timing matters more than speed. You rush because you are afraid of missing out. But I never rush what I deeply care about. And I deeply care about you. You keep replaying the past. Moments where you think you should have done better. Words you wish you could take back. Decisions you wish you could change. Stop punishing yourself. You did the best you could with the understanding you had at that time. Growth brings awareness, not condemnation. I do not hold your past against you. Why are you still holding it against yourself? Some of the guilt you carry was never yours to keep. Release it. I know you are afraid of repeating the same pain again. That fear makes you overthink. It makes you guard your heart. It makes you hesitate when opportunities appear. But fear is not wisdom, and caution is not faith. Trust me enough to move forward even when certainty is missing. You keep asking me for signs. You keep asking me for confirmation. And sometimes the sign is simply this: you are still here. Still listening, still hoping. That alone means your story is not over. You think you are behind, but you are actually being prepared. You think you are waiting, but you are actually growing. You think you are stuck, but you are being positioned. Positioning always happens before promotion. You are in a season where I am strengthening your inner world, because the outer blessings you are asking for require inner stability. You do not need just success. You need peace with success. You do not need just love. You need wholeness with love. You do not need just opportunity. You need wisdom with opportunity. That is why I am taking my time with you. I know it feels lonely sometimes. You feel like no one truly understands what you are carrying. You feel like you cannot fully explain it to anyone. But I understand you completely. I know the thoughts that come at night. I know the silent tears. I know the moments when you question whether you are strong enough. You are stronger than you think. Not because life has been easy, but because you survived what you thought would break you. If these words are settling your heart right now, pause for a moment and press the like button. That simple act helps this message reach another soul that feels just like you today. And if you want to keep hearing my voice speak peace into your life, subscribe to this channel. You will need reminders like this more than once, and I will meet you here again. My child, I see how much you care. You care deeply, sometimes too deeply. You feel things intensely. That is not a weakness. That is sensitivity, and it is a gift when guided by me. But you must learn to protect your heart without closing it, to care without draining yourself, to love without losing your peace. That balance is what I am teaching you now. Some people could not stay in your life because they benefited from the old version of you. And as you grew, they became uncomfortable. Let them go. Where I am taking you, emotional maturity is required. Clarity is required. Peace is required. You cannot carry everyone with you. This season is teaching you discernment. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Not every voice deserves influence over your decisions. Choose peace over approval. Very soon, things will begin to make sense. Not all at once, but piece by piece. You will notice your reactions changing, your priorities shifting, your tolerance for chaos decreasing. That is growth. That is me working within you. You do not need to force anything. What is meant for you will not require you to lose yourself to receive it. I am leading you toward alignment, not exhaustion. Hold on to me. Trust me again today. I know even after hearing these words, part of you is still afraid. Afraid that when this video ends, reality will return exactly the same. Afraid that peace will fade and questions will come back. But listen to me carefully now. Peace is not something you borrow from a moment. Peace is something you build through trust. You think peace comes when everything is solved. But true peace comes when you know you are held, even while things are unresolved. You are learning that now. You are learning to sit with uncertainty without letting it destroy you. You are learning to breathe through discomfort instead of running from it. You are learning to wait without losing yourself. That is not weakness. That is strength forming. You often underestimate how far you have already come. You look at what is still missing instead of what has already changed. But I see the difference in you. I see how you no longer react the way you used to. I see how you pause now, how you reflect, how you pray instead of panicking as quickly as before. That growth matters. There was a time when disappointment would have completely broken you. Now it hurts, but it does not destroy you. There was a time when uncertainty would have paralyzed you. Now it unsettles you, but you keep moving forward anyway. That is me strengthening you from the inside. You are becoming someone who can handle the weight of answered prayers. You have been asking me why certain things are taking so long. But have you noticed how much stronger your discernment has become? How much clearer your boundaries are now? How much more you value peace over chaos? If I had answered some of your prayers earlier, you might have lost yourself in them. I was not withholding blessings. I was protecting you. You are not being punished by waiting. You are being prepared. Preparation rarely feels good in the moment. It stretches you. It exposes your fears. It forces you to confront parts of yourself you avoided before. But preparation is what keeps you standing when the blessing arrives. You do not just need what you are praying for. You need to be ready for it. I know you feel lonely sometimes, even when people are around you, even when you are not physically alone, because loneliness is not always about the absence of people. Sometimes it is about the absence of understanding. You feel like no one truly sees how much effort you put in, how much you care, how much you hold back to keep peace, how much you carry quietly. But I see everything. I see the emotional weight you don't talk about. I see the responsibility you didn't ask for, but accepted anyway. I see the love you give without always receiving it back. And I want you to know something today. You are not invisible to me. Every sacrifice you made with a pure heart is remembered. Every tear you hid is counted. Every time you chose kindness when bitterness felt easier is noted. Nothing about you is unnoticed. You may feel like your life is moving slowly, but slow growth builds deep roots. And deep roots can survive storms that fast growth cannot. Do not rush your becoming. I am teaching you patience because patience will protect you later. I am teaching you discernment because discernment will save you later. I am teaching you to listen to my voice because that voice will guide you when choices become heavier. There will come a time when you will need this version of you. The version that does not panic easily. The version that does not chase validation. The version that chooses peace over proving a point. The version that trusts me even when the path is unclear. You are becoming that person now. If this message is still speaking to your heart, if you feel calmer than you did a few minutes ago, take a moment and like this video. That simple act helps spread this message to someone else who is silently struggling today. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. You will need reminders like this again. Life will try to shake your faith again, and I will continue to meet you here, exactly when you need it. My child, I know you are afraid of getting hurt again. That fear makes you hold back. It makes you cautious. It makes you question people's intentions. And while wisdom is good, fear should not be your guide. Not everyone who comes into your life is meant to hurt you. Some are meant to heal you. Some are meant to walk with you into the next chapter. Some are meant to show you that not everyone leaves. But you must allow yourself to trust again. Slowly, wisely, with me. I will protect your heart better than fear ever could. You do not need to build walls. You need to build trust in me. I know you feel pressure to have your life figured out. Society pushes timelines. People ask questions. Expectations sit heavy on your shoulders. But your life is not late. It is intentional. You are not running out of time. You are growing into alignment. Alignment matters more than speed. I would rather you arrive whole than arrive early and broken. So stop measuring your life by deadlines that were never mine. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Stop letting outside noise confuse the inner work happening within you. Be still. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is rest. Rest your mind. Rest your expectations. Rest your need to control outcomes. Let me do what only I can do. You are not responsible for everything. You are responsible for trusting me and showing up as the best version of yourself each day. That is enough. Very soon, you will notice a shift. Not because life suddenly became easy, but because you became stronger. Your reactions will change. Your fears will loosen their grip. Your confidence will grow quietly. That quiet confidence is powerful. It does not need validation. It does not need approval. It knows who it is because it knows who I am. You are stepping into that confidence now. Before this message ends, I want you to release something. Release the belief that you are behind. Release the pressure to prove your worth. Release the fear that nothing will ever change. Things are changing, even now. You may not see it yet, but you will feel it. A calmness that stays longer. A hope that returns quicker. A faith that does not collapse as easily. That is my work in you. If someone came to your mind while listening to this, share this message with them. Sometimes I use you as a bridge to bring peace into someone else's life. My child, your story is still unfolding. What you see right now is not the full picture. It is only one chapter, and I am the author. Trust the author. I am with you in the waiting. I am with you in the becoming. I am with you in the unknown. You are safe with me. Rest now, breathe, and trust me again. Amen.